start off with reflections from October. October was probably the busiest month for me throughout this entire year. It was crazy busy. As much as it was busy, it was also a really good month. I'm going to get into the career planner just so that we can take a look at where I stand in relation to the goals that I set for Q4. We are done with October, so that means we have 2 more months left to execute those final goals that I've set for 2023. In terms of my scope of work, the goal that I set for Q4 was to get out of my comfort zone and just like challenge myself to do more. This has actually come naturally or without me planning it, and I just want to maintain that even right into the new year. In terms of compensation, I will know whether I hit my goal or not once I know my performance review information. I'll probably know that towards the end of this month or early December. Learning and development, I know the courses I want to do, but I'm supposed to narrow down to just like one, given that, it's towards the end of the year. I have not figured out what I want to do, which is bad because there's only 2 months remaining, but I will figure it out this month. Personal branding, the goal I set for October was to start posting on LinkedIn consistently, gain momentum so that once the new year comes, I'm just like already in the flow. I probably posted like 4 or 5 times. I was not consistent, and I know exactly why I wasn't consistent. It's because my plan was kind of flawed. So what we actually got to do today when we get into the planning session, I'm going to come up with specific topics of posts. I'll probably write out a few captions so that I have content ready to go. Because the truth is, on my normal day-to-day, work day, I don't have time to pause and think about, okay, what should I post on LinkedIn today? But if I come up with that information or come up with ideas ahead of time, like I'm gonna do today, I know that it will be easier for me to post. The rest of the categories, I didn't really do anything or set any goals for October, which is bad, and which is why I did not achieve anything in those categories, because I did not make use of the planner. I did not set goals in those categories. So today I want to be really intentional about filling out all the sections in the planner so that we can make the most of November. So let's get that done. I just realized I didn't do a proper introduction in this video. Forgive my manners. If it's your first time on this channel, thank you for clicking this video. My name is Nicole Nyasha. I'm a certified professional recruiter based in Canada, and I share career-related content. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, your support means so much to me. If you've been around for a while, you know that I use the career planning workbook to map up my career goals, plan for the year, plan for every quarter, and then I break that down into the individual months. So now we're going to take a look at November. I'm just going to start off by just writing down the different categories that I plan for. So scope of work, learning, my personal branding, habits and routines, as well as giving back. Those are typically like the 5 or 6 categories I talk about online. The rest of the categories I don't really talk about. When it comes to my scope of work, I want to draft my 2024 financial year targets and then share those with my boss. So I feel like if I draft them out now in November, I'm just gonna have them ready, and then next month, December, once my boss asks for them, I'm not like scrambling trying to figure it out. I want to be ahead of the game. And then when it comes to learning, like I mentioned, I have not found a course that I want to do, and I've not exhausted my budget for this year. So I want to find a course or a workshop, bootcamp, event to attend before the year ends. I've identified like a couple of things that I want to like upskill myself in and learn already, but I need to narrow it down and pick like 1 or 2 things because of the time factor. For my personal branding, like I mentioned, I want to be more consistent. I mentioned this in my Q4 reset video. I want to be more consistent and be on a roll so that once the new year starts, I'm already like on the highway I'm not trying to build momentum. So I'm gonna like set specific days or a schedule for myself to post. I think I can do like 3 times a week, so I'm gonna aim to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I'm also gonna like spend some time this evening just like looking for content and jotting down some content ideas so that when I'm trying to post, I'm not thinking from scratch and I already have like a library of content ideas or posts to choose from. I also want to focus on posting more career content on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram already, go ahead and do so. I post a lot of homemaking content as well as career content, but it's more like a 70% or maybe 80% homemaking content and then 20 or 30% career content. I want to change that a bit and post probably like almost 50-50 or maybe a 60-40 split. I enjoy making homemaking content, so like cleaning, organizing, home decor, DIY stuff. I'll keep on posting that, but I also want to increase the amount of career content that I post. For my habits and routines, I want to be more consistent with waking up early and going to bed early. My morning and bedtime routine has been so messed up over the past couple of weeks. Beginning of the year, I was doing so well. I was like a 5 a.m. girly. That's also because I had traveled. I went to Nigeria and South Africa in December, so the time zone, the time difference, it was just easier for me to start waking up early once I got back to Canada. And then at some point I fell off, and then now I wake up at 6:30 a.m. when I'm going to the office, which works out for me perfectly. And then when I'm not going to the office and I'm working from home, I find myself waking up at like 7:30, 8. And yeah, it's really bad. I need to like get a hold of it and wake up consistently at the same time. I think it'll just make me a happier person and I'll be more productive and effective. So in order to wake up earlier, I do need to go to bed earlier. So I want to target to be in bed by 9:30 p.m. If I'm in bed by 9:30 p.m., I can probably be asleep by like 10:30 p.m. latest. I'm gonna be really strict with myself. So help me God. I really hope I can pull it off. I'm pretty happy with the plan that I've put in place for November. We have something jotted down for majority of the categories, and I'm really excited to execute and share the progress with you all in December. If you're the kind of person that takes time to like plan or strategize when it comes to their career, I really hope that this video inspires you to do that, because at the end of the day, if you just wait for your career to happen to you, you're gonna get stuck in like this same rabbit hole. This has taken me less than 30 minutes to just sit down and reflect on the previous month, look at the goals I set myself for the quarter, and then map out a plan for November. I'm gonna link the planner that I use in the description box. Check it out. It'll probably make this entire planning process easier. I know it's significantly helped me. I love how the planner really breaks down what areas of my career I should be focusing on, and yeah, gives me that laser focus to know what to work on. Please like this video, leave a comment. Do you plan for your career? Do you not? Are you going to start? If you found this video insightful, you'll probably enjoy this video as well. God bless you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.